I've been through it all, yeah. Even winners go through falls, yeah.
Come to
Tryna
the
shine, there ain't no
YouTube
ball,
page.
yeah. Took a while, but now we're all in.
Come to YouTube.
Now I'm from the beach, but don't be so naive. Y'all tryna ride the wave, but this ain't Hawaii. Me, myself, and it's 9 to 5. Gotta get me through the whole week.
I've been going hard all day, knowing that
tomorrow I get paid.
That's right, I get paid. Fuck yeah, Friday almost here.
Oh no, I can't wait. Oh no, no.
No.
Yeah. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Can't pull me down, though they wish they could, cause I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. They can't pull me down, though they wish they could, cause I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Knew I would be that guy back when I worked at Macy's. Co-worker laughed it off and said, boy, you crazy. All I did was just motivate me. Thought it was all a joke, but that more than made me
who I am today, yeah, I'm the man today. Stuck to an honest plan, don't care what they plan to say. No time to be with y'all, it's a lot I have to stay. Yeah, don't care what they say about me.
I've been going hard all day, knowing that
tomorrow I get paid.
That's right, I get paid. Fuck yeah, Friday almost here.
Oh no, I can't wait. Oh no, no.
Get my share right.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Can't pull me down, though they wish they could, cause I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. Can't pull me down, though they wish they could, cause I'm feeling good.
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling good. They say live your life, enjoy your day, and let them know.
Phone the employer, take your joy away. Never. And even though we got so far to go, we all know that life's a bitch, but thankfully she not a hoe. And like the hoe, I know call calm. Yeah, she get around quite often.
I go, my cousin took her out for coffee, now he in the coffee. Knowing my decisions shape the future, so I better choose with caution.
But when I choose to get it right, I guess I'm left with all the losses. But life is too short to be angry,
and time is too short to be lazy.
Just trying to give birth to my ideas,
so I ain't afraid of hard labor. Get it?
So if I never flip a chain or whip the range, and I don't care. As long as my rent is paid and 10% is saved, nigga, I'm right there.
Name brand.
I had some tunes on those beginning parts. I did.
All right, you guys. I hope you guys like the musical selection of the day. That's Name Brand. The song is called Feeling Good. Feeling good. Every now and then you need to just reiterate to yourself the importance of feeling good. You got to feel good. It's Wednesday. It's a good time to feel good. Even when things are going bad, you got to find a way to feel good. That's why I selected that song today. I thought that, we needed to We need to feel good. You feel me? Do you feel me? Feeling good, feeling good, feeling good. What's happening with you guys is Wednesday out there. It's raining a little bit out here in Houston, Texas. It's drizzling. I was outside dodging raindrops as usual. Dodging raindrops. Love life. What's happening with you? Glad to see you, love life. Hope you feeling good today out there. Hope you are feeling great. Hope you're feeling good. It's the Soapbox Heroes. My name is Tyrone Irvin. Today we got a few things to get into. We're going to talk about a woman that kidnapped her man's side chick. Somebody wasn't feeling good. Somebody was not feeling good in that situation. She kidnapped her side chick. What else we going to talk about? We're going to talk about three guys. They coming up with a straight pride parade. Straight pride. They said, you know what? We instead of doing all gay pride, they want a straight pride parade. You did? Straight pride. What else we gonna get into? What else we gonna get into? We're gonna get into in New York. Some people want to pass a law that makes it illegal to call the police on colored people for no reason. So no Becky barbecue calls. No, they're selling lemonade on the front. They're selling lemonade on the sidewalk. No more of them calls. They're illegally barbecuing in a public park. No more of them calls. We about to get into all that. In fact, we're going to go ahead and get into it right now. Let me cue up this first video. Let me cue it up for the cue. I ain't talking about barbecue. I'm talking about queuing it up for you. Anna, Anisha, straight pride, black pride. I'm with that. I could dig it. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. But first, we're going to get into this. She kidnapped her man's side chick. I know I started off with the name brand song Feeling Good, but I don't know if everybody in this scenario was feeling good. But I hope that they do feel good. I'm going to go ahead and play the video and talk about it just a little bit. You guys let me know what you think. If the audio is right, let me know if the audio is right. If the audio is wrong, say stop. Your audio is bad. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Share my screen with you.
Call 9 hoes in this bitch ass live, period. I'm piggy fucking live. This bullshit. Yeah, look who the back seat, bitch. You never thought, bitch. She right there. There she say hey, wave, bitch. Wave, fucking man. Wave. Say hey. I said hey. Hey, bitch. Talking all that fucking shit, bitch. Who to call now? Why bitch shit? Invite. Good fucking bye. Period, bitch. Your ass, bitch, fuck off. Period. Say hey again. So I saw dick. So I fucked her man. I'm a hoe. Say it.
I didn't fuck your man for real. I did not fuck your man. He's been gone with his brother at the studio all night.
Okay,
and then when he came
lie
out
again, bitch your ass again.
I did not suck your man's dick. I did suck dick, but I didn't.
Lie again. I already told him. I got his your neck, bitch. Bitch, not from him. Lie ass, bitch. Lie again, bitch.
I got
tell the truth. Tell the truth, bitch. Tell the truth.
That's not from him.
Quit lying. Fucking tell me, bitch.
This can't be life.
Tell the fucking truth, bitch. Tell the truth.
This is life.
They fucking lying. Dumb asshole. Fuck up, bitch. You going home. Goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say it, bitch. Say it. Say it. Okay. Kidnapped.
Oh.
I'm gonna tell you how I'm fucking your man. Fuck him now, bitch. Come on, say hey to her. Say hey. Get out, bitch. Get out. Say hey to this nigga. Say hey, bitch. Say hey, bitch. Say hey, bitch. Say hey. Get out. Say hey. Say hey. Say hey, huh? Motherfucker. Okay. Get in the car, bitch. Get in the car. Hurry up. Dumbass bitch. Shut up. I ain't fucking crying. Bitch. You don't call you a fucking or what you? What you crying? You don't lie second half and shit? She had blood in her head. She can act at a hotel. Take some gas. Looking stupid. You know, fucks. Dumbass bitch. Oh, she wanna cry now. Go! You fucking idiot.
Set tripping.
What's your head?
All right, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and stop that video. I'm gonna stop that right there. Hey, I don't look, got a comment out there and say, I hope he was worth it. You know what? I hope he was worth it too. She's telling on herself. She looked in the camera and said, kidnapped, kidnapped, kidnapped. What is this a result of? Why do everybody want to get online and tell all their business, especially when their business is bad? What's going on with that? Why are we doing that? She should go to jail for 80 years. Hey, Gregory Hayes, she just might. That's kidnapping. That's once you kidnap somebody and you take them past a certain distance, I think it's like 15 feet. It's kidnapping. Then she's beating her down live on the internet. So what is it with people wanting to do things like this live on the internet? Why do people want to? Is this the World Star generation? Are we doing everything for World Star? And it's like that had no positivity in it. And I remember back in the day when you did something like this, you didn't want anybody to know. So why do everybody want people to know what they're doing, especially when it's something like this? She kidnapped her boyfriend's side chick and was whooping her. She pulled over to give her that work. I don't understand how she stayed in the back seat, but hey, I don't know what's going on. Maybe intimidation at its finest. Maybe she was scared or I don't know. But hey, you guys, look, I'm going to show you something else. That wasn't even it. This one's going to be short. It's going to be real short. Uno momento. Uno más video. It's in Arkansas. They go to the house.
Shit.
They go to the
I ain't got
house.
no shoes, boo.
Go get my slides at the house real quick. You ain't gonna miss nothing.
And look, the lady recording said, go get my shoes. Hurry up. You ain't gonna miss nothing. Look.
Oh shit, y'all. Oh shit, y'all. Come on, boo. Come on. Sorry for you, my busy.
Got her by the hair.
Nah, that ain't time.
Beating her in the street. Is that a belt in her hand? Oh. Cadillac riding past like
the shit you see.
Let's go, bitch. Walk back. Hit it again.
Oh, man.
Hell no.
I'm going to go ahead and end that one right there. But what is going on with people kidnapping women kidnapping other women? Hey, the song that I played to open up the show was Feeling Good. Are these men giving something that feels that good to where they want to go kidnap somebody? You know, they're going to get charged for this. This is something that you could go to jail for. And now she wasn't recording it herself like the first lady, but then you got somebody across the street recording it. Not only is she recording it, she told somebody, hey, boo, go get my shoes. You ain't going to miss nothing. Go get my slides. You understand what I'm saying? And so, yeah, this is something going on. People getting kidnapping is real. I want people to understand the severity of the crime of kidnapping. You understand what I'm trying to say? What's going on with all this, y'all? What's going on? Ain't nobody worth it. Huh? Anisha, he's not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's something right there, isn't it? Isn't it? But look, hold on. I got something else to show you because I do want you to know that sometimes when we watch stuff like this, and I don't want to be a part of making people think that certain things are a black problem. It's not fair. So let's keep everything in the context to where you understand that some of these things are just human issues. All right. And just because it's not caught on video, don't mean it don't happen. Wife found guilty of kidnapping husband's ex-mistress. And I just got to show you guys this just to put a little context on it so you don't think that it's just one group of people that do stuff like this. This isn't a isolated group event. It's not an isolated group event. This lady found guilty of kidnapping husband's ex-mistress. You understand me? Understand me? That's not it. Hold on. Let's slide to the slide down. Wife abducts husband mistress in murder-suicide. All right. And this was in Atlanta. This was a couple years ago. I remembered this as soon as I heard it. So this is something that happened. So I don't want people to think that this is only going on with certain people because sometimes it will get shared in that light. My main thing is why, ladies? Just leave him, ladies. Don't get yourself 15 years in the pen. Now, why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Why you want to go and do that, love, huh? Why, ladies? Why you guys out there? Any ladies out there? Ladies, tell me what's going on. What's going on? Why would somebody want to kidnap somebody, beat them down, and take the charges? I mean, they didn't steal nothing from you. They might have messed with your pride a little bit by fooling with your partner, by fooling with the person that you want to be with. But what's going on with this, you guys? And again, I wanted to show some other stories just to put it in a context, because I do know a lot of the times when things come out like this, when it's the African-American community, it hits the fan, and we do talk about it a lot, and it almost paints it in a context to where people think that this is just something that happens with black people. I just wanted to show that it's not, And I wanted to talk about it at the same time, y'all. What's the word? What's going on? What you say, Gregory Hayes? Why is it that people get mad at the side person, but not the person cheating? You know what? That is a great question. Maybe they can't manhandle the person that they're cheating with like they can manhandle the side chick. What I noticed in those two side chick, the two side chick videos, what I noticed in the two videos was it seemed like the other ladies, the proverbial side chicks, they didn't look like they could really handle themselves. They didn't look like they could put them paws on them. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like, looked like a little bit of bullying. You know what I'm saying? You mess with my man, I'm going to bully you. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to mistreat you. And like the first video we saw, I'm going to pull over and beat you. Feel me? So yeah, you guys, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it rolling. We're going to keep it rolling. I'm going to go on to the next question. If you guys got something else you want to say about that, say it, talk to me. I talk back. No problem with that. Yeah, ain't nobody worth that. And like I said, they're going to get time for that. You can't, here, let's find out what kidnapping is. What is the statute on kidnapping? Kidnapping. Kidnapping statutes. All right, let's look at this. Let's find out what can happen before we roll on to the next story. Kidnapping is very serious. And especially when you kidnap somebody and tell on yourself on social media. We live in a world star time where everybody want to be on World Star. All fame isn't good fame. You can want to be famous, but you don't want to be infamous. All fame isn't good fame. Just if you yell World Star when you're getting an award, don't yell World Star and put yourself in La Pinta. Kidnapping. Under federal and state law, kidnapping is commonly defined as taking of a person from one place to another against his or her will, or the confining of a person to a controlled space. Some kidnapping laws require that the taking or confining be an unlawful purpose, such as extortion or facilitation of a crime. All right. So basically, if you take somebody from one place to another and they're not willing, you kidnap them. And to facilitate a crime, yeah, I mean, if you're going to beat her up on the way, that's the crime. That's the crime. Well, yeah, you can't just, I understand. Maybe this is something that we need to talk about more, how we react to things. How do we react to things when things happen? I understand sometimes people get news and the first thing you want to do is fly off the handle. But sometimes you just got to breathe, woosah, just one time. You got to woosah, all right? So yeah, we're going to go ahead, like I said, we're going to go to the next story. And if you guys get a chance, if you're here, go ahead and hit the like. And if you dislike what I'm doing right now, hit the like anyway. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. But if you don't like it, like anyway. Yeah, I hear that. The more you like it, the more you comment, the more YouTube puts it in the algorithm, the more it puts it out there, the more people get to see it. And by you doing that, you will be helping me. And by you helping me, one day I may be able to help you. So hook a brother up. Hook a brother up. Gonna go on to the next story. It's a BuzzFeed news story posted June 4th, 2009 by Stephanie McNeil. All right. Get over here so we can get to it. Let me scroll down with the scroll just so we could get going. Screen shared up. These guys are planning a straight pride parade in Boston, and Twitter can't get enough. And so when they say straight pride, I think June is LGBTQ Pride Month. And so we got some guys, they want to do some straight pride. So let's get into this story. See what's going on here. What is going on here? Boston officials say a group claiming that they will hold a straight pride parade in the city this summer have not actually been granted a permit to do so after the so-called event went viral. So they haven't got a permit yet. It all started when a group of men who called themselves Super Happy Fun America, because I'm happy. All right, let me get back to it. According to its website, the group exists to celebrate the diverse history and culture and contributions of the straight community. I see what they doing right here. They trying to counteract what's going on with the LGBTQ community by doing the same exact things for straight people. Get back to it. Last week, the club's vice president, Mark Sahari, claimed that on Facebook that the city of Boston would be working with them for the straight pride parade. He also said that the group had filed a discrimination complaint against the city, and officials understood that they would lose in litigation. So the city don't want them to do it? What you guys think? You guys think the city should stop them from doing a straight pride parade? Sahadi added that the group was tentatively planning the parade for August 31st and even provided a planned route. So they even had a route. They had it all mapped out, and they serious. They showed a map under. Let me get to it. In quotes, it says, if you would like to come as an individual, march as a group, or bring a float or a vehicle, then get in touch. This is our chance to have a patriotic parade in Boston as we celebrate straight pride. He wrote, straight pride. This is the map right here. Oh, they was moving. They was moving. They was walking all through the city. They try to get with that straight pride. On Tuesday, New York Times editor Carolyn Ryan shared a screenshot of Shahadi's Facebook post on Twitter. It quickly went viral. See what his post say. It's kind of funny to me. I'm giggling. It give me the giggles. Oh man. And to me, it don't matter if they want to do a straight pride parade, do a straight pride parade. Everybody else get to have parades. It says, it looks like Boston. I got something in the way. It looked like the Boston Straight Pride Parade will happen. We filed a discrimination complaint, and it appears the city of Boston understands that they would lose in litigation. The city is now working with us on the parade. We will have the streets closed and be allowed that vehicles, that little red mark is in the way, and allowed that and vehicles. The tentative date is 8/31, but we will finalize in the next weeks. The proposed parade route is below. If you would like to come as an individual, march as a group, or bring a float or vehicle, then get in touch. This is our chance to have a patriotic parade in Boston as we celebrate straight pride. And again, what you guys out there think about this? Straight pride. All right. Straight pride parade planned in Boston with floats. They showing some people on what they said on Twitter. The straight pride parade will mostly be men because very few women will get to come. I don't know why you say that. They said everybody's welcome. Straight pride parade, F off. All right. It seems like some people are really against it. Boston Straight Pride Parade, you have to come in the costume as your favorite Mark Wahlberg character. Everyone walks around ordering a cranberry juice at the bar and saying, how do you like them apples? Madness. Oh, so it's a couple people that's against it. They don't really want that. You see if there was any more to this story. No, it's just okay. Yeah, there is more to the story. They showed a bunch of people's Twitter reactions. Found this in a Facebook thread where some guy is talking about organizing straight pride parade. Hilarious and accurate. Okay. All right. Get back to the story. It says, according to the city, Super Happy Fun American's application for the parade permit has not been approved, which is required to host the event. Let's see if they say why it isn't approved. Because if you can have a alt-left rally, a Klan rally, a LGBTQ rally, or parade, parade, not rally, parade, why they don't want to let the straight guys throw a parade? Let me see. It says, Shahadi directed BuzzFeed News requests for comment to the group email, from which there was no response. In response to the social media outcry, Boston Mayor Marty Walsh released a statement to BuzzFeed News about the city's planned pride events. See, let me see what the mayor said. Every year, Boston holds our annual Pride Week, where our cities come together and celebrate the diversity, strength, and acceptance of our LGBTQ community, he said. This is a very special week that represents Boston's values of love, inclusion, which are unwavering. I encourage everyone to join us in the celebration this Saturday for the Pride Parade in the fight for progress and equality for all. Okay? So it looked like the mayor, he's not saying nothing about the straight pride parade. Looks like the mayor is not with it. Let me go down and see what some of these people say right here before I go to the next story. You guys know me, you know I like to see what's in the comments, what the people got to say. This guy right here say, oh man, I'm scrolling at a rate that I can't read. Scroll up a little bit more. This guy says, I support this idea 100%. As a proud heterosexual man, may I say, go for it. Super Happy Fun America. Then somebody come after there and say, Paul Stevens, I'm sorry about your penis, sir. Wow. Okay. What you guys think? Do you guys think they're wrong for wanting to have a straight pride parade? And it sounds like what people are saying is they think it's a slap in the face to people who are LGBTQ. But it kind of reminds me of when Black Lives Matter came out and then people started talking about blue lives and that was accepted. So things could be co-opted. So, I mean, co-opting somebody else's movement and making it your own or making a counter movement to somebody else's movement isn't really new. It isn't really a nuanced thing. It isn't nothing that doesn't happen quite often. I wonder why the pushback. Why is the pushback? What's happening with the pushback? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And yeah, I mean, they're going to do the regular LGBTQ parade as usual, as scheduled, but they will not grant these guys, they won't grant them a permit to do it, even though that they said the city of Boston is working with them. Now, I wonder if people think that it's a joke, or again, like I said, is it a slap in the face? But I do, I guess there's a difference between a protest and a parade, because I do know that people have the right for lawful assembly. So I got to figure it out, you know, and I'm going to actually keep up with that and look at it a little bit more. I'm going to get back to you guys on that. I got some questions. Some things that I want to know. Some things I want to know. You know, so we in the news right here, Soapbox Heroes. If you can see right above my head, it says that I am on air. On air. And I just don't care. So yeah, let me get to the next story. I got to do it with the hurry upness today. I got to do it with the hurry upness today. So I'm going to roll through it, stroll through it. And if you guys get a chance, please share. Hit the like. You hit the like, I will like you back. That's a promise. And that's a promise. We get to the next story real quick. Show you what I'm looking at. Pull up my screen for you, for me, so we could both see. All right, screen pulled up over here. It says, calling 911 on black people may be a hate crime under proposed law. Let me say that one more time. Calling 911 on black people may be a hate crime under proposed law. The byline says, State Senator Jesse Hamilton proposed to criminalize certain 911 calls after a Trump supporter reported him to the police for campaigning. If Trump supporters be ready to call a po-po, but then look, I don't even know if it's just a Trump supporter thing, because all my life we've always known that certain people will call the police on you. And I think that's because they feel like, you know that song, this land is my land, this land is your land. I don't think they literally mean the your part. So let me get to the story. Scroll down a little bit. I think the remix to the song in some people's mind is, this land is my land, this land is my land, from California to the redwood forest. That is not this land is my land, this land is your land. And I think that's why sometimes this happens. Let me get to the story. Crown Heights, Brooklyn. New Yorkers who call 911 on law-abiding people of color are committing hate crimes and should be prosecuted, according to the state senator who was recently reported to police for campaigning his own district. They called the police on him for campaigning in his own district. In his district. And he's a state senator, okay? State Senator Jesse Hamilton, who represents Brownville, Crowns Heights, and Flatbush, proposed new legislation a week after a self-described Trump fan called the police to report him for speaking to constituents in public. It would criminalize 911 calls against people of color without evidence of malice. All right? Let me read that again. It will criminalize 911 calls against people of color without evidence of malice. So if you don't have no evidence that nobody is doing wrong, they're saying that they're going to make it illegal. Well, he is proposing to make it illegal to call it popo only bro. You understand? You understand? Let me scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit. They got the story split on me. Says, that's going to be a hate crime, Hamilton said. This is a pattern of, let me scroll down. They took a little bit of the story away from me. Let me go down here. Go down to the next part of the story, and I'll continue from there. Hamilton's proposed bill will strengthen current legislation that outlaws false reports by designating racially motivated 911 calls as hate crimes, especially in the instances where the calls result in the police responding. Wait a minute. So it says Hamilton's proposal will strengthen current legislation. So that means they already have a legislation on the books for that? I'm going to have to look into that. It says Hamilton's proposal would strengthen current legislation that outlaws false reports by designating racially motivated 911 calls as hate crimes, especially in the instance where the calls result in the police responding with the preconception that the person might cause a threat. Okay, so yeah, they're saying that if you're calling the police for no reason and it makes the police show up and think that there's a threat, then they want to make that a crime. Yeah, and that is very dangerous. You see, when people call the police and they might say, it was a story not too long ago. Maybe I could find it before I had to get out of here. But there was a story not too long ago about the police or somebody calling the police on a man who wasn't doing anything. And when the police came, the reaction was extra and he ended up getting killed. And this isn't something that's only happened once or twice. This is something that actually happened enough. It happened enough to make it a concern. And I'll be honest, me being black, I already know that certain people will call the police on you just because they're suspicious. Like I said, or when they gave out that, when people learn that song, this land is my land, this land is your land, there's some people who don't believe the your part. And I think this is why it happens. Let me get back to the story. You shouldn't have your life put in danger due to ignorance, said attorney Anthony Beckford, the leader of a local cop watch patrol unit who is currently running for State Assembly District 42. All right. Scroll down a little more. Scroll down. Under the new law, the Oakland woman who called 911 to report a barbecue, the Philadelphia Starbucks manager who had 2 customers arrested, and the Yale student who reported a fellow student for napping could be charged and prosecuted had they called 911 in New York State, Hamilton said. All right, I like that. I am not even mad. I'm not even mad. I remember that Yale student. She went to school in a common area where they study. And they called the police on her because she was asleep. They like, wait, what's this black lady doing sleeping in here? Again, like I said, when they taught people that song, this land is my land, this land is your land, they didn't mean the your part. That's how these things happen. Again, in Philadelphia, when a Starbucks manager called the police on the 2 guys, they went in there, they were waiting on somebody, and they didn't buy a drink. So she called the police on them because they hadn't yet bought a drink. Again, this land is my land. They did not mean the your part. Oakland woman called 911 to report a barbecue. This land is my land. This land is my land. You understand what I'm trying to say? All right. Let me scroll down a little bit. It looked like they split the story on me. Like they split the story on me. All right, and they did. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Waiting for your friends at Starbucks is not a 911 call, Hamilton said. It's a call of intimidation. Yes, this land is my land. This land is my land. Oh, man. The law would affect a Park Slope woman accused of calling the police on a black woman who was taking shelter from a rainstorm in her doorway this month. But Hamilton noted that the 3 people who called 911 on Shaheed Vessel, a Crown Heights man who was shot dead by police who mistook the pipe in his hand for a gun, would not be prosecuted under this law because Vessel did legitimately appear to be a threat, Hamilton said. Scroll down. The onus to report questionable 911 calls will lie on the victim, and the police will be responsible for investigating whether those calls were justified, according to Hamilton. So they want the police to investigate? I don't know about that. Let me scroll down and get into some more of the story. But Milan Powell, a Brooklyn resident who stopped near Hamilton to speak outside Prospect Park train station Wednesday, had a serious concern about relying on the NYPD to investigate. I don't think he's the only person that has that concern. Do you want the police investigating if a call is racially biased, racially motivated, or shouldn't be called intimidation. It says, we're putting responsibility in the hands of an institution that's really predatory, said Powell, 30. I wouldn't feel comfortable with that. And I understand the hesitation. I understand his intrepidation about letting the NYPD investigate these claims. Powell also expressed about the practicalities of tracking down and investigating continuous calls, a task that has proven to be difficult in the past. All right. A Williamsburg landlord who made 400 false reports against tenants who opened a coffee shop in his building was arrested in 2014 when a cop recognized the voice at a local community meeting. So he called the police and gave over 400 false reports and then got arrested at a community meeting because he recognized his voice. It's time to shut thy trap. And some people might say, it's time to shut thy trap. Hey, Betty Boo, how are you? Nope, what? Nope, what? Guys, let me know what's going on. And like I said, today's going to be a short show. It is going to be a short show. In fact, it's so short that it's almost over. Betty Boo, you missed it. You missed it. We talk about a woman who kidnapped her side chick's woman. And we showed another woman who walked to her man's side chick's house, pulled her out the house, drug her up the street while whooping her with a belt. The first lady, not only did she beat her like a stepchild, she kidnapped her, pulled over, and beat her. We also talked about there's 3 men in Boston. They're trying to start a straight pride parade. A straight pride parade. They said, hey, if the LGBTQ could do it, so can we. But the city of Boston isn't giving them their way. They're like, not so fast, buddy. Not so fast, buddy. So, the city is blocking their permit, won't let them get a permit. And the mayor came out to say, well, hey, we're still going to have our LGBTQ parade as usual. And he's inviting everybody to come out. What you think about that, Betty Boo? What you think about that? Huh? I like the idea of a straight pride. Some people don't like it. Some people like it. Would you say don't call the police? Well, the police is going to get called. The police will get called. It happens. It happens. But yes, I do agree on that last story. I do think they need to do something about the people who falsely call the police on people of color just because you're walking your dog. A buddy of mine last night was telling me that some lady ran up on them when they first moved to their neighborhood, and they live in a beautiful neighborhood. And the lady told them they were walking their dog, and their dog was off a leash, but the dog is like a little poodle, right? So she told him, well, we have leash laws. Again, it's because when we learned the song, This Land Is My Land, we understood the part where it says this land is your land. Some people hear that song and the only thing they hear is this land is my land. So with that, hey, you guys go ahead and hit the like button, hit the like, hit subscribe. Do what it do. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm going to show one more thing to you as we get going. This is my guy, your guy, Name Brand.
C. Diddy. Let's go, nigga. New setup, crew terror, remove headaches, move better. Fly dude, still ruffling a few feathers. Most of y'all all capping this new era. Most of y'all won't rap in the room with a new dude. Boom through records, I get your whole crew leverage, they knew better. Old nigga going nuts, call him Nutella. Had to keep my mind sharp, got a few sevens. Cutting off these dickheads, yeah, that Bruce Jenner. Cut you niggas off now, peace. Since the moment that I decided to go, told them I be one of a kind, they kindly joke. Then we hit an all-time high, supplying the dope. Now they wanna hang out, fine, go find them a rope. Gone, Mr. I get better with time. Y'all washed up on the side that I be so. Know I brought heat, but who's providing smoke? Save it to these giants, boy, Goliath, no. When I get the word, it's any, mighty, more. They never follow suit, instead we trying them on. But this ain't no tie, nigga. Yeah, they gave a cold bitch, but she mine, nigga. Gotta work at graveyard, call her Rod, nigga. Know the fire and hunger will come with compassion, but a beast and a hustler come with the package. My gorillas are coming, the jungle is active. Hear that rumbling, bubbling, humbling bastards. Now you dummies in trouble for mumbling, rapping. The city was starving, goon star shit. Couldn't wear red in a circle, that's a target. If your skin darker than caramel, they'll mark you. Squad car circle the block, you getting nauseous. 12 letting 13 off that James Harden. But luckily I was not a part of it. I was in the book on the carpet with a Sharpie. Made sure the bars are cold, you hear him coughing. Till it's undeniable, fuck what they blogging. Y'all bros like with the shot, LeVar Ball kids. Fuck are they talking? Oh, he bad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough of these niggas. Had to go way back to that nigga with the wave cap, you feel me? Yeah. That's me.
That right there is name brand. You guys go be a part of what he doing. The boy is dope. Dope. And I'm not just saying that just to be saying it. I really mean it. I really mean it. But this has been Soapbox Heroes. My name is Tyrone. You guys hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when we get something going, because we do this, y'all. We need your support. I mean, we can do it without you, but I mean, damn. Look out for us. We coming. Peace.